Rene Magritte was a Belgian artist who is part of the Surrealism movement from the city of Les Unes. He was born on November 21st, 1898. Not much is known about his early life, but what is known has a very large impact on him as an artist. When he was young, he and a friend were playing in a cemetery where they saw an artist painting. Rene described the artist's painting as making magic. He began painting in 1915 to cope with his mother's suicide just 3 years earlier. This event publicly humiliated his family and scarred him for life. Many speculate that this influenced the sometimes dark content of his paintings. His painting, Centrale, is about this event. Magritte went to the Académie des Beaux-Arts in Brussels the year after he began painting, and dropped out after 3 years. He did not like the school, but this experience exposed him to Cubism, Futurism, and other emerging styles. This influenced his work during that era, and much of it was inspired by Pablo Picasso. He went to serve his required year of military service in 1921, and when he returned home he married his lifelong friend, Giorgio. He worked in a wallpaper factory briefly, and then began designing ads and posters. This era marked the change in his work, inspired by The Song of Love by Giorgio de Chirico. The surrealist style he developed from this influence was the style he became known for. His evolved art style often featured anonymous, mysterious people who frequently had concealed faces. He used juxtaposition, or painting normal objects in odd settings, to challenge human perception, which was the style of the surrealist. When asked about the meaning of his work, he said, "My painting is visible images which conceal nothing. They evoke mystery, and indeed, when one sees one of my pictures, one asks oneself this simple question: what does that mean? It does not mean anything, because mystery means nothing, it is unknowable." His goal with his paintings was to create wonder and invoke shock, with paintings such as The Son of Man and The Lovers. For years, Magritte often financially struggled, and it is speculated that he forged currency and sold copied works by other artists just to get by. He had no problem taking heavy influence from other artists, for example, in his rendition of The Balcony by Manet, in which all of the people are replaced by coffins. He began to gain recognition for his work in his early 50s, which was like a homecoming after his fall from grace with his showing at La Signature in Brussels, which affected him so greatly that he moved to France. When he returned to Belgium, he worked to start an ad company with his brother. After its success, he was able to support himself by painting. His last painting was The Empire of Lights, and he left it unfinished at his death by pancreatic cancer in 1967.